Hello, and welcome to the Panelists. I'm your host, Molly, and if you couldn't tell by my complicated haircut, I'm a millennial, and I'm joined by two cultural institutions that I have ruined with my very presence. On my right side, we have Team Graham and Beach. What is your team name?
We are Divorce.
We were going to go with landline phones, but even my boomer parents aren't stupid enough to have one of those.
And on my left side, we have Team Cameron and Adam. What is your team name?
We went with Team Home Ownership, Molly.
Yeah, I'm going to die in the apartment I rented.
Probably buried under earthquake debris, statistically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a grim portent for the future, but I do have good news. Using the same technology that allowed Tupac to headline Coachella 15 years after his death, you are now a hologram. Or should I say, you have a hologram. You're still alive, but now you have a body double made out of light. Obviously, not every hologram gets to headline Coachella, but much like Tupac, your hologram can hold down a job. Not only does this mean you'll get a pile of money, it also means you will be recognized by millions of people all over the world as the person who does that job, because your hologram will occupy this position in every location that requires it. So which role do you choose to be the face of? Either instructing people to take off their shoes at airport security, or calling out finished drinks at Starbucks. Team Divorce.
So either way, we get worldwide recognition. Everyone is going to know, oh, it's that guy from Thing.
It's like being Erin from Esurance. I don't even know who Erin from Esurance is, but I recognize who she is.
Yeah. But on one of them, everyone will hate us.
Yeah.
Starbucks, please.
Just so I'm clear, every airport has a hologram of us,
Every airport with TSA, yeah.
and our holograms ask people to take their shoes off.
Yeah, I feel as seasoned streamers, we're very well versed in being told how to show feet, so, you know, it's our turn.
I was just going to say, does my hologram say, all right, let's see those feet? Like, yeah, all right. I dig it.
Yeah, you could have a loop of several phrases.
Yeah. And does the hologram look like just one of us, or is it both of us? Is it a mixture?
Like a hybridization?
Oh, God. Oh, no. You know, in horror movies when they like mash two people together, like
Yeah, like in
we
The
both
Thing?
got hopped into a transporter.
Yeah.
We're like the Fly kind of thing, and we just like a mashed up version of a mashed up monstrosity of Cameron and myself.
Yeah, we just step out of the 3D scanner and are like, kill me.
But first, show me your feet.
We'll go with feet, please.
You had no choice, so I'm glad that is your choice.
You don't worry that this smash up that you've got going on is going to be a little too distracting when you're trying to get people to take off their shoes?
I'm okay with our mashup instilling quiet horror in everyone, but no one's ever going to say anything out loud, right? It'll be like the thing you talk about with your friends afterwards, like, that was fucked up, wasn't it? It was like, yeah, that was weird, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The TSA are going to literally pass a rule that says, do not talk about firearms, bombs, or the weird fucked up man that tells you that he wants to see your feet.
To be fair, you two are going to be known for messing up everyone's name.
Oh, yeah.
And there are more Starbucks in the world than there are airports.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, why don't you get started with us? What is our hologram name, oh Starbucks name caller?
It's Camadam, which also then can be used as part of Whoa Black Betty verse.
Oh, Black Betty.
Camadam, whoa, Black Betty, Camadam, gonna make me coffee, Camadam.
Not a weird looking frap.
Camadam.
It's covered in sprinkles.
Camadam.
I've been owned.
Yeah, they really got us there.
Yeah, it's
But to be fair, though, they just wrote like our commercial for us. Like, come to the airport, see Camadam.
Show feet.
Yeah, show me your feet. Yeah, like they literally just like, they're writing our campaign for us. Like, come to the airport, see this thing. And it's like, like screaming. Like, you know what I mean?
it's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Any fruits or vegetables? Is there like a slider? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
maybe
like
some
a
airports,
sin.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
some airports are like, I'd like a little less Adam, please. You know, like it slowly like mutates. I dig this.
As long as it screams while it happens.
I think the trick is that this Starbucks hologram, if it's inspired by current Starbucks employees, won't actually be calling anything approaching anyone's names.
No.
It'll just be regionally calling out the 7th most common name of anywhere in North America. It's like, Courtney?
Yeah.
No matter who it is. So it's, you know, everyone's going to be like, oh, they got my name wrong at Starbucks again. But I mean, that's how it goes now.
I've got a venti latte for
Camadam.
Thank you.
Their whole thing is that they're going to be this weird amalgamation. I think that we can kind of be one or the other, or just,
I'd like to notch down the Cronenberg a bit.
you know, like flashing in and out maybe kind of thing. We can even like, aw shucks Seth Rogen on the Canada line kind of thing, where it's like we just have pithy, fun things to say.
Oh, I like that.
I would argue that people are going to be more inclined to want to see the weird mashup freak show than just two holograms that look like they came out of an Apple commercial.
Yeah. Also, the more horrific we look, the less self-conscious people are going to be about their feet and weird feet smell.
Yeah.
Picture that it's just like nothingness, and then just coffee filling up in the shape of one of us.
I like that.
And then kind of this Terminator 2 kind of, but made out of like brown liquid, you know, speaking to people as like this weird avatar of coffee.
You're the coffee T1000?
That's sick. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that rules.
Yeah, that super rules.
I think we could do a lot of playing around with being a hologram too. Like stand like in front of where they put the coffee. So it's like, what's up, Courtney? Your tall mocha frap is, and then the barista just like put their hands through, just like, oh my God! Here it is.
Yeah, it just pushes right through you, and then you project a hologram onto the cup of coffee that just goes, Shredder, build me a body.
Project your face onto the drink somehow.
We do that, but then sometimes we just have like a barista arm come through with a coffee, but it's actually just more light.
Oh yeah.
So they reach for it, and it's like, ah, and then we like reach out and like, got your nose.
You know what we could do, Cameron? We could do all kinds of fun stuff in the airport. We can make the airport fun again. Like when your luggage comes out on the carousel, there's just us like laying on your luggage as they come through.
Yeah, and absolutely. Yeah, and like giving the maybe giving the in-flight safety demonstration.
Oh,
For the
yeah!
pre-flight safety
Yeah.
demonstration. Yeah, because I mean, like having flown a lot recently. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's the worst experience of your life. But maybe we could inject a little levity into it.
I'm picturing like the in-flight safety video, and like it's like Cameron who's doing the delivery of whatever, and it's like, let's take a look at our plane, and gestures, and it's just Adam like with his arms out, like laying flat, and it zooms down, and the side of him falls away, and there's just seats down as a row inside of him.
I was thinking more like when I'm picturing our hologram, I'm picturing if Pizza the Hut was just two humans mashed together.
Yeah, there's weird little baby arms protruding, like maybe front and back, because we weren't lined up correctly when we mashed together.
And since the algorithm for creating the mashup of us is different every time, we look different at every airport.
Absolutely.
So always different.
That's a little disappointing to me, because I was kind of hoping that your mashup was going to be more of a four-armed centaur with two heads, and you were going to chase children around the airport demanding that they remove their shoes.
That's a very vivid mental image, Beach. How long have you been nursing that one for? Because I don't believe that you came up with that one today.
Centaurs are kind of my shit, actually. I didn't think they would be, but it's a little weird.
I respect this. We're not here to judge.
No.
I like their idea just for the notion that some exec at TSA looked at it and went, this is great. Put one in every airport.
Yep.
It's like when people randomize a character in Dark Souls, like they just do it over and over again, that's what we get. But it's just mine and Cameron's faces are the only two.
Yeah, it'll be like Monster Factory, but without the curatorial oversight.
I just don't want to be waiting in line in the jetway, that as I go to step onto the plane, that before the door opens, that it's just like, it's Cameron's giant face, and then his face just splits apart and opens as the door comes away, and I have to walk in through your mouth.
Fly beautiful Vor Airlines.
Remember, don't bring your weed on board.
I've had that nightmare.
The thing that y'all both have to contend with, that Tupac doesn't have to contend with, is being recognized in the meat space for your hologram selves.
I think having the mashup of us leaves us with more room to not be recognized. You know? Because they're like, oh, maybe the slider is a little bit more Cameron than...
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're like one of the weird mashup dudes. So like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
And then every once in a while, somebody's like, hey, I saw your face emerging from another man's chest in an airport. That was weird.
Yeah.
Also, you know, the face of the casual intrusion of a security apparatus into my day-to-day life.
Yep.
So thanks for that. And I'd be like, yeah, no, it was a paycheck.
I think for me the hardest part would be that I would have to maintain that Starbucks is my favorite coffee.
Oh, right.
Like, I can handle people coming up and being like, you're one of the two guys from that hands out the Starbucks drinks. You keep getting my name wrong. And I'd be like, yeah, well, they didn't have the dev time to do everyone's names, so sorry. But hey, you know, what's up? But it'd be like, so what do you drink? And I'd have to be like, well, I sure do love Pike Place Roast.
I'm really frightened of the first person who walks up to me and puts a gun to my head and says, "Say my name," and I'm like, "Oh, this is how my day's going to go."
That's how that ends.
I don't even like looking in the mirror. Could you imagine?
You going to the airport and facing your hut-shaped chimera going, "Show me your feet." Would you be able to...
Oh, come on, Cramp. Show me your feet, please.
It's the law.
TSA regulations state that you must show me your feet.
Yeah, it's like cut-ups of different sentences. There's like a randomizer for the sentences. Like, you must show me your feet.
Maybe you approach the techs to program something in so that when you enter the airport and it recognizes you, that it greets you by name.
Does it call us father? It's like, hello, father.
Wow, you
My
turned
son!
on a dime.
My son, what have they done to you?
I like the idea of us going into the airport and like, hello, Dad. Show me your feet.
My baby boy, what have they done?
Do we get to skip the line at Starbucks if we have this thing waiting for us?
I hope so.
Maybe we just ask to be paid free Starbucks for life.
I would like actual money.
Okay, yeah, that's good too.
But then also Starbucks.
Yeah, on top of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to have to keep drinking the product to show that you believe in it.
Do we fly for free?
You probably get TSA pre-check, which means you don't even need to encounter your beautiful, horrible son.
Oh, that would be a relief. Because, yeah, we don't work for the airlines. We work for the government that oversees the airports. Maybe we could get free, like, airport court food for life. Just, go in and eat all the Montanas that we can handle.
But you don't feel bad then if you just basically get to turbo pass TSA in there and it's like, "Father, where are you going? Your feet, I must see your feet."
Well, it's not real, Beej.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were enjoying the pantomime of it.
That doesn't mean I'm imbuing it with actual personality or agency. I'm capable of discerning reality from fiction, Beej.
I just wanted a coffee golem of myself whenever I walk into Starbucks.
And it pleases me to imagine all of your respective exes going to either of these institutions and seeing your hologram gobs, pronouncing your names wrong and instructing them to take off their shoes.
That's even better.
Oh, that's so much worse.
I love that.
The other half of your weird form seems nice.
It was an improvement, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, who's the other half? He seems smart.
So I think what we have concluded is everything's coming up holograms, and I look forward to you meeting in an airport Starbucks. And in further good news! You have inked your first sponsorship deal with Van Halen's monthly crate service, Van Malen, registered trademark. Every month, you'll receive a curated selection of items from Van Halen's infamous 1982 brown M&M rider, delivered discreetly to your doorstep. In exchange, you will have to create an advertiser-pleasing, fully disclosed piece of #sponsored content, utilizing the items in your box. Which package do you choose? Jump TM or Runnin' with the Devil TM?
Jump is like major chords and it's very triumphant sounding.
Yeah, that's not me and Cameron.
No, Run with the Devil.
Yeah.
One Runnin' with the Devil for you,
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow. We're a prop act.
and by process of elimination, that means one jump for you.
Go ahead and jump.
Since you got to pick, you get to open your box first.
Oh, it's like slicing cake.
All right.
So the jump package contains
Oh, wow.
4 dozen bath towels,
That's so many towels.
8 quarts of uncarbonated lime Gatorade.
Does it
Gross.
come carbonated? No.
It was 1982, who knows?
All right.
And 2 toasters.
Oh, safe and unsafe.
Huh.
Great.
And in the Runnin' with the Devil package, you receive 2 gallons of chocolate milk,
Oh, yeah.
1 large tube of KY jelly,
Oh, yeah.
Less enthusiasm from the other side of the room.
and 1 platter of herring and sour cream.
Oh, perfect. That's a full meal.
Let me break down that box for you guys.
I guess if we're having trouble swallowing the herring, we do have the KY.
Are you going to split those gallons then? Is that...
Well, I'm allergic to dairy.
Oh, so I'll take that. You get that. And we'll split this.
Cam is also vegetarian, if I recall correctly.
It looks like you get that. I get these. It looks like you're going to have way more fun than I will.
So how will you spin this into #sponsored content?
My first idea is just, will it fit?
Ooh, yeah. Like we could get the herring and sour cream into the tube
Yeah.
and then extrude it
Yeah.
and just completely get people
Yeah.
with it.
Like, how get people? Like, well, hey, want some KY and then spread it on their arm? Like,
Oh no, pwned
Yeah.
in my hashtag content.
Yeah.
Also, I like how we're lubing up our forearm. That's awfully optimistic.
Or, second idea, we just make Cameron eat this stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like, noted vegetarian Cameron Louder.
Mm-hmm.
Drink some milk. He's allergic to milk.
Mm-hmm.
He's allergic to fish.
Yep, just going right in there.
How many subs is it worth to you?
Yeah, the internet loves that kind of gross out humor.
Yeah. We're like, hey, viewers, do you hate vegetarians? Do you want to watch one of them suffer?
Oh yeah, I always talk about being a vegetarian whenever anyone talks about food. People find it insufferable. So yeah, sure, I'll just eat this animal that used to be alive and waste its body.
I don't know what we do with this.
I also suggest, will it fit?
Oh, okay.
For their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Like, will it fit? Will it fit?
How far can you get that tube up something?
Like the tube or the milk?
The tube.
I could probably get the tube all the way up there.
Yeah, but the crimped end.
That's a flared base speech.
Yeah, Beej. Come on. Jeez. It's like you're not even thinking.
I guess I'm shoving toasters up my ass?
No.
Okay.
We're going way less ass shoving.
Thank God. Okay.
It's very simple. It harkens back to a fairy tale. It's The Princess and the Beach. Can you sleep atop 4 dozen bath towels without feeling the quart of uncarbonated lime Gatorade beneath them?
I've never thought if I could do that or not.
Exactly. Wouldn't it be fun to find out?
I think that's very relatable content. And then breakfast.
Exactly. By celebration afterwards.
Yep. We each get a toaster, and one of us gets a fork.
One problem. So is Beej sleeping on the pile of towels?
Yeah.
Have you watched Beej sleep?
Have you watched me sleep? We spent 10 days together, Adam.
Yeah, I did watch you sleep. He has like an army surplus pack of stuff that he needs to like sleep properly. Do you think he's gonna be able to get on top of that pile of towels?
I have a specialty sack that I sleep in.
It might slip off, is my concern.
You're right. They are cotton, aren't they?
Yeah, and your specialty sack is very silken.
It's 100% premium ripstop silk.
Oh, it is actually silk. Well, there we go. That might pose a
but it's very thin.
agility challenge.
It acts as no extra barrier to being able to feel or not feel the Gatorade. How well can I sleep upon all of that energy?
I mean, it's kind of like your waterbed, I suppose, only a little more rigid, so it would have a bit more structure.
I miss my waterbed.
Now you can have a Gatorade bed.
How are you contributing to this whole process as well? Are you making the toast? Are you constructing the bed? Or
I'm the referee.
oh, yes. I guess we would need a judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel it, I go, aha, you failed.
Yes, you're trying to cover that up, but
You must not be a real princess. Beej.
He tells me that every day.
greetings, Adam. Bow before your Princess Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think you were gonna spray that out there on the Panalysts, but here we are. Speaking of spraying things out there, how's that milk going down, Cameron?
I think you are willing. I mean, okay, so I know
I am willing, yes, we were
you're willing to take a bullet for our team, right?
always.
Okay. If there's one thing that I can trust Cameron with, is that he's not afraid to die.
Utterly unafraid of death. Utterly.
Right? It's like the one thing that's like the first thing I think about when no offense, Cameron, but when I look at you, I'm like, that man does not care whether he lives or dies.
Hi, Mom.
This is a comedy show.
So if you drink the milk and eat the fish, and we stick the jugs up, when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm just like, we got to use everything, right? It's like, you can't just like not use the whole buffalo, right? Like, it's like, if we kill it, we have to use everything. And I'm sorry, but this is what we've signed up for.
What are you doing in all of this?
I'm directing. I'm the referee.
I mean, sure, maybe cramming the jugs of milk up my ass might slow down something that's coming out.
Well, they're empty, right? They'll be like squishy, like as malleable as a jug of milk can be.
You're really selling me on this process here. I feel comforted already.
Just go on this journey with me, okay? So you run the risk of dying from eating the fish, drinking the milk, and maybe you die when we put the jugs up your butthole. But,
I'm really looking forward to the feeling of the jugs of milk reinflating again.
oh yeah! well, it's a risk we're willing to run, right? Okay, so we get the jugs up there, and then maybe you die, okay? Unfortunate, but think of all the posthumous accolades that we could accrue. Like, this man died for our entertainment.
Yeah, I could be a modern Jim Rose circus.
Yeah.
I think Van Halen would be proud of us.
Yeah, that's like a party like a rock star, right? I'm sure Van Halen did something like this, given these combination of items.
When I think of Van Halen, I think of drinking my milk.
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate
Milk's the more rock star of the milks.
Is it?
Yeah. What's more rock star than chocolate milk? Of milk. Like anything that's like related to milk, like strawberry milk, gross.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
I offer goat milk.
Yeah, I mean, like having me already constructed a tier list of milks.
Mm-hmm.
Goat's pretty near the bottom.
So where does it rank in the tier list? Is it near Kirby? Is it near Ganondorf?
I'm experiencing tears right now is what's happening.
You're making Cameron upset, and Cameron might fucking die.
Yeah, he's going to be getting runs with the devil later.
I mean, I think that is the tie-in.
Yeah.
So they've created a multimedia mortality event. How do you rebuttal?
If you grab that four-kill jump.
If I pour this into a tub.
If one of us has to apparently just fucking die for this.
So we'll pour this into the bathtub, and then one of us will jump in with a toaster.
Yeah, well, no, it'll be like, no, it's like, you know, you climb on top of the towels.
Right.
You know, do you feel? It's like a, you know, it's like one of those medieval tests.
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
Do you feel the Gatorade? Yes. Oh, not a princess then.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to extract the toast from the toaster.
Okay, so one of these two toasters contains toast. The other one is a liar.
Yeah.
Yes.
You may ask both toasters one question.
Yeah, with this fork.
Yeah.
Or you must draw forth this fork like Excalibur.
And rightwise be crowned king of breakfast.
I didn't even ask like how allergic you are to dairy. Like, is it like?
The smell of milk makes me nauseous.
Oh, it's just a smell though.
That's the baseline.
What if I sneak the milk into like?
The herring?
Yeah. Ah.
You inflate it. You lube up the herring hole,
Yeah. And
then
we pour the milk in.
then inflate it with 8 liters of chocolate milk.
Yes. It's like a gusher. Except it's all the things Cameron's allergic to.
If you want to wash it down, we got 7 quarts of lime Gatorade we're not going to need.
So in conclusion, we've got it made, and are hot for sponsors.
I came to the conclusion that I am willing to kill Cameron, and Cameron is willing to die for our YouTube show.
I'm also glad they came to that conclusion.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're working together on this.
Me too.
I would like to confer an honorable mention upon Cam for sacrificing his life in the name of content.
Oh, you get a sash. What does it say? You died. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So far inaccurate. Thank you very much, Molly.
No, thank you. I would like to thank Beej and Graham and Adam and Cameron for talking. I would like to thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. This has been The Panelists.
I'm going to get baked at some point and start thinking that Camadam is a palindrome. And just be like, hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
No, it's not, Ian.